In chapter 15 of John, there is a most beautiful depiction of the relationship between our Father and the Master. And there is an equally beautiful depiction between us and the Master and us and the Father. If you use John 15 as a jumping off point, it will literally help you to cross-reference to every place else in Scripture. From one to another, I've done it. And others have helped me find places that I didn't know I would go to as a result of it either. Nobody's an island. We all work together. I've had 3 people here since I've been here show me things in Scripture from their perspective. And so I've had to say, okay, I understand why they think like that. I understand why they got this out of this. Okay, Father, what are you going to teach me from this, and how can I incorporate this into a lesson somewhere? Whether you believe somebody else has it right or not, if our Father provides the moment for somebody else to give you something, it's not important that you agree with it. It's important that you don't let it fall by the wayside. Keep it. Let it germinate. Let it take seed. See what He's going to do with it. I mean, really, how many people honestly expect everybody else to agree with you? We should get used to the idea that most people really are not going to initially agree with you. Unless, of course, there's something in it for them. Now, that might be a head shake. It might be acceptance. It might be being cool. It might be money. It might be that promotion. It might be the old if, what if game. The point is, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, we can be honest with the Father. And that's important, because if we manage to be honest with ourselves and honest with our Father, then we don't care. We can be honest with everybody else. Because the first person we always lie to is ourselves. The next one we always lie to is Him. And then everybody else gets easy. Because when we convince ourselves, we believe we can convince Him. And once we're suffering from that delusion, then we go after everybody else. And so we can save ourselves a whole lot of problems with the way He's attempting to grow us. Because that's what John 15 is all about. It's not about us growing. It's about Him growing us. The whole application and the beauty of the poetry that is there, because John 15 is written in the same basic Davidic poetry that we find in the first section of Psalms. And then it changes toward the last of it to the writings of Shlomo in the prose style that are there. And so in John 15, we show the evidence from the way that Yeshua was teaching as He moved from one area of teaching to another, from the time of David to the time of Solomon. So it gets to be really interesting, but we can use it as a springboard, as a foundation, as an immediate staging area to really have a grand adventure and journey before Him as He grows us. If you look back on your life, I don't care if you're just 10 years old or you're 150. Okay, look back and say just the last 10 years of your life, maybe the last 5. Out of all the decisions that you believe that you've made, where are you at today for your own decisions? And where are you at today for the way things happened around you that you didn't expect that provided the way for you to have that decision? He grows us. Just like if we got a garden, we're providing the nutrition and we're nurturing the plants. And if we're smart, we talk to them. We make sure they got the right sunshine and not too much. We want to make sure we got either short day plants or long day plants. We don't want to make sure we want to make sure we got hemisphere plants. We don't want equator plants. The whole thing. And just like we take care of plants, our Father, as the husbandman, takes care of us. And He grows us, nurturing us, whether we like it or not. We're made in His image. We're His creations. He gave us to His Son. You think He's going to give something to His Son that He's not pleased with or that he's not going to continue working with? I mean, gee whiz. Because we're talking about a relationship between our Father and his Son. It says in John chapter 6, John chapter 7, John chapter 8 areas that nobody can come to the Father except by me. But before they get to Yeshua, it says that Yahweh, blessed be he, calls us and gives us to him. So there's quite an interactive relationship between the Father and the Son that we don't ever see as they are growing us. And as they grow us, one of the ways that they nurture us is with his Spirit and with the fruit of his Spirit as we develop that lifestyle witness.